Good evening, everyone. My name is Mohammed Sultan, and I'm the property consultant in Dubai. And in my today's video, I'm going to discuss about a very unique and a different community of Dubai, which are very different concept. And this community is going to be very suitable for the investors as well as for the end users who are looking for a bigger land for their houses or for their future investment. So let's start the video. So Arabian Hills, first of all, the developer of this community is Core International Holdings. They are the developers of Miracle Gardens and the Global Village. So there's no need for going in depth and explain their expertise, because the people who are already aware about these two tourist destinations, they would know what the quality, the uniqueness of their development is outclass. It's like, there is no other example in the market. So let's talk about the location of Arabian Hills. It is strategically very unique location of it. It is bang in the center of very important Emirates of UAE like Sharjah, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Al Ain. It is connected with Dubai Al Ain Highway. So strategically, it is very accessible and very unique location. So the people who want, there is some people in Dubai, they work in Dubai, they live in Al Ain. Some people, they live in Abu Dhabi, but they will come to Dubai for work or businesses. Again, same applies Sharjah. People live there and come to Dubai for their work. So this location is also very strategically accessible with all these four Emirates of UAE. So let's talk about the distance, about the very prime locations of Dubai from this community. If you talk about Nikki Beach, 45 minutes away from there. Academic City, Zayed University, 27 minutes away. Dubai Mall, 40 minutes. International Airport, Creek Harbor, I must say, 36 minutes away. And if you talk about Al Ain International Airport, 44 minutes. So it is accessible. I must say, I'm not going to say it's very close or it's in the heart of Dubai, but the distance is there. However, there's a very important reason which can overlap this slight distance concern of the people, which I'm going to mention now. Let's look at the map of this community. First of all, this community is massive. It is over 244 million square feet, over that. So you can see it's a massive in size. And the most important key points of this community, of course, it is full of all the amenities like lagoons. It has open parks, play area, cricket ground, jumping arenas, riding. It's all full of that. But I'm going to first mention very key elements of this community. So first one is Ittihad Rail is passing across this community, and the station would be in the middle of this community, which makes the distance from this community to Dubai and Al Ain and very short for the traveling in terms of through the train. It's very strategically located in the middle of this community. Secondly, it has 3 malls. Each mall is going to be bigger than Emirates Mall. So you can imagine the size of this community, and in that community they are coming up with these 3 massive malls. Apart from each phase has their own town center as well. That's a separate. Then it is coming up with JW Marriott resorts, which are located at the corner. As you can see, the lagoons and all water activities are there. So the resorts would be located there. Then 6 international schools are going to be in this community. Not only 1, not 2, 6 international schools would be in this community as well. So this community is going to be packed with every single thing which you need. So the resident of this community would not need to go out from this community, because it will full of all the amenities, all the facilities which any community would need it, and the sizes of those amenities are more than big enough to cater the whole community. So, and this community will also have a very unique, which you do not find in in a lot of communities in Dubai. It is going to be equestrian facilities would be there. You will be able to have the stables there. You will have like riding arenas, paddocks, training schools, jumping arenas. So the people who love horses, it's basically this community is a concept for the people who want a farmhouse kind of mindset. They want bigger houses. They want farmhouse. They want, you are talking about the people who want the second home, close to nature, very spacious houses. They want to stay away from the city noise, city traffic. So this community is for those people. So it's ideal for them, and that's the reason why the amenities are according to that that mindset they kept in mind, and they come up with these ones. So equestrian facilities would be there. Then we talk about water amenities. Again, the lagoons would be there. Resorts would be in this community. Beach, lounge pools. So it's full of all those amenities as well. If you talk about the community service, as I mentioned, this community will have each and everything. So in terms of the community services, it will be having medical centers, petrol station, banking facility, childcare facilities, shuttle bus, and banking facilities, post offices. So you just name it, and the facility would be there. So as I mentioned earlier, the resident of this community would not need to go out from this community. Let's talk about this uniqueness of this. In this community, you're not going to get ready-made villas, and you don't need, you're not going to be imposed by the developer that, okay, so that's kind of villa you should be getting. And this one, in this community, basically developer is giving land, plots for houses. So basically you can get the plot for yourself, and then you can build up your own dream house according to your choice, according to your requirements. You can build on that plot for yourself. So that's a very unique idea. And if you talk about the price per square foot is amazing. You will get a plot with the price per square foot of 120 dirhams to 130 and 140 dirhams per square foot, which is amazing price for a plot. And the plot sizes, the minimum which you are going to get for your villa is basically 12,000 square foot villa plot. You can get minimum starting from, and then you can get to the 20,000 square foot villa plot. It does not stop there. Then you can even talk about mansion plots. People who want to make a bigger mansions, the plot size 20,000 square feet to 50,000 square feet. Mega mansions as well, from 50,000 to 76,000 square feet, and then estate plots 76,000 to 132k square feet. So this community gives you the chance where you have a bigger land to build up your dream home as massive as you want to, and you want to think about it. This will bring that dream come true for you, because you can get the plot at a very, very reasonable price per square foot. So I will give you the example if you want to make a villa, and how much it will cost if you want to get the villa from the developer who will build up, who will create the whole villa for you with the land. And so there will be a huge difference for you. I'm going to explain in a bit. So right now in this community, 3 phases have been launched: the phase 1, phase 2, and the phase 3. So these 3 phases have been launched, and they are going to have plots of all these villa, mansion plots, mega mansion plots, and estate plots. So it is full of plots, and everybody have their own choice of villa. They can make up according to their choices. So it's very, very very different approach, but very ideal for the people who are looking, because I've seen a lot of investors and the clients who wanted to invest. They want their dream home, however they're not happy with the sizes. They think the sizes are too small. They do not like the way they get the villa constructed, the quality of construction. They have concerns on that. So now you will have the full control of that. And always, in terms of if you talk about the investment, the price, 80% the price increase of the land is about the location, about the piece of land which you own. It's not about how the villa looks. It basically, because the construction get old with the time, but the land, that's what the prime thing which increase the value of that property. So let's talk about these plots. Also come up with the payment plan. Normally when you buy a plot, it come up with, you have to pay the full amount of the price of that plot. However, in this community, you're going to get a 5 years payment plan, which is very reasonable, very unique, and very suitable for the investors as well as for the end users as well. So basically, in this payment plan, you will have 3 years. In these 3 years, you make the payments, and then you will have another 2 years, which is a post payment plan you are going to get. So in 3 years, once the community is developed, you will get the plot handover. Okay, so just pay. After 3 years, you get the plot in your hand. You can start building your dream house, a mansion, a villa, or like a state mansion. You start building up, and within that time, again, you will have 2 years to make the payment of this plot. Not only that, once you get the plot handover, you will have 6 years, 6 to 7 years time frame where you can build your own villa there. So you will have more than enough time so you can build up your dream home there. So that's another unique point. As I mentioned, it comes with the payment plan as well. Now let's compare with it. So for example, if you want to build up a villa on the plot size, we talk about the smaller size, 12,000 square feet, which is the starting. So 12,000 square feet, imagine the size of the plot, how big it would be. So that's the minimum. So 12,000 square feet, if you talk about the plot cost, 150 per square feet times 12,000 square feet. So you're going to invest how much? 1.38 million for the plot. Okay. Cost of construction on that, if you talk about 292 per square feet, so then cost of construction would be around 3.5 million. So if you add 1.38 million for your plot, 3.5 million for the construction cost, in total 4.88 million, and or you can say 4.9 million, you're going to get a villa of 12,000 square feet land. Okay, and if you talk about the ready, those villas which other developers are making up, like for example, if you talk about the villa in Farm Gardens, current price of 6,000 square feet villa Farm Gardens is 7.5 million and over. And see the price and see the size. So you are getting here 12,000, around double of this size of villa, which you are getting in 7.5 million. Here you are going to get in 4.8 or 4.9 million, I must say, or even if you talk about 5 million, right? So there is a huge difference, huge price appreciation opportunity there, because once you build up the villa, it will, of course, the quality of that construction would be much different from the developer which they use commercially. So this is a very unique, a very good opportunity for the people who are looking for massive houses for themselves, farmhouses, holiday homes, second home, or even for the investment point of view. Even if you don't want to build up the villa, you can just buy the plot, leave it there, and with the time, once with the time, the property of land will go, of course, in upward direction. And also the people, if you want to build up the villa, then as you can see, even the current scenario right now, I'm just talking about the current time, the difference is in front of you. Like you can get in 5 million a 12,000 square foot villa and build up by your own self according to your need. You can increase the number of rooms, you can increase the number of floors. You will have complete freedom of making your own villa. Here you will pay more than a double price, and still you will not have the full control on your own home which you are dreaming for. So that's the difference. and that's the unique part of this community. And I must say, this is a very good opportunity for the people who are looking for massive houses, mansions, a standalone villa, and their requirements are different and they want a full control on their dream home. This Arabian Hills will give you the opportunity of that. So I hope all this information must be very helpful for you. If you need more information and if you think like that's something ideal for you, then do not hesitate to contact me. My contact number is there. If you have any questions, just drop me a WhatsApp or give me a call and I will be happy to help you. Any more information you need, please do not hesitate to contact me.